Yo, how you doing? My name is Little Charlie, and I wanted to say something. I was talking to a buddy the other day, and he was telling me flat out that I told him, I said, what would happen if a bunch of people in the world tried to take over the military bases, the police stations to get firearms or vehicles or tanks, stuff like that or whatever. The other thing is this Donald Trump. There's been a lot of talk about him or whatever, and people think he's a con man, that he's been lying to a whole bunch of people and stuff like that, and I don't know, something about health care and a whole bunch of other shit. And well, my point of view on this whole thing is I don't know. The guy seems like got a lot of money or whatever, and might not give a fuck about whatever. But then again, I guess it seems like he does, because he's putting a whole bunch of scams or some shit out there or whatever with Obama and a bunch of other shit or whatever. I don't know, firing FBI agents and a whole bunch of other shit. So I don't know, maybe there's some kind of a plot going on where maybe they're trying to get a whole new staffing in or something like that to plan some shit. Maybe some Germany shit, some Nazi shit. I don't know. Could be anything. Could be anything. See, Kyle, some shit like that or whatever. But the other thing I wanted to say is what I was thinking is imagine if that fucking happens. Fucking Mad Max. You ever seen that movie? There was a popular lady that played in the movie. I'm trying to think of her name. I think it was like Shania Twain or something. I'm not too positive. I don't think it was, but it was like something to the Drome or something like that, where they went and did some kind of a tournament fight. Mad Max went in there, and they had like that big bicycle shit or whatever, where they would do I don't know, tricks in there and shit like that, and they had to go through all these like spikes and stuff and not try to get killed and all that. It's like one of the original Mad Maxes, and then they just came out with another one like Road to Fury or some fucking shit or whatever. And then they had the other one with a bald guy, and he had like a fucking metal wiener. Which is fucking funny. Always hilarious about that shit, because he was like trying to fuck that girl, and he had a metal penis or some shit. But man, you might remember that Mad Max back in the day, where they were on that boat and shit, and or no, it was Waterworld. Waterworld is what I was thinking. My fault. Mad Max and Waterworld seems like the same to me for some reason. But I was thinking, imagine all this bullshit happens. What the fuck is gonna happen? I don't know. But it seems like that could happen or whatever, where a bunch of people flip out and they're saying, you know what, we could overthrow this bullshit. Well, I'm gonna tell you something right there. In order to make that really happen, you would literally have to fucking make sure that you get a bunch of guns, and you would literally have to make sure that you overthrow every son of a bitch. You're looking at probably about 500 people or more in a military base, depending on what military base. I know Area 51 probably has about 1,000 or over that, plus a bunch of probably unique stuff that nobody knows about. And then they have one in like an arsenal in Waterville or whatever. It's not far from Albany or whatever. And then they have another one that's like an armory, but they don't carry ammunition or anything anymore. They actually use it as a entertainment show, kind of like the Knickerbocker Pepsi Arena at Times Union Center. So, but I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking, man, what happens if that fucking happens and shit like that? Just people explode, you know? It's always been one of those thoughts, and could happen, but I don't know. I just, for some reason, it's very, very possible it could really happen or whatever. There's a lot more people in the world than there really is military. A lot of people don't really join the military anymore. I mean, I don't know, just a lot of speculations with that or whatever. They think that the government tries to kill them or whatever, and they think they're going to get good benefits, which, yeah, no. But I'm just saying. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to post this video. Give me your views on what you think about this. And let me know if you think it's going to happen or not, or it could happen. Because we have a lot going on right now. We have troops in Iraq and Pakistan. And then we got Germany flipping out. And then we got Putin that thinks that Donald Trump's a liar. Which, in my case, yeah, mostly on that missile, 55 missiles to Syria? Yeah. you are definitely in a lot of trouble with Putin, because I think you did it on purpose. But then again, I don't really want to say anything. And then at the same time, we have Korea with a guy that has been launching missiles over the USA that's almost hitting Japan and China. And Japan and China are saying, what the fuck is going on with this crazy guy? This motherfucker is throwing missiles and he's trying to hit USA, and we got people in there and we're trying to get him out from this crazy son of a bitch. You know what, to be honest with you, I have no clue, but we'll be in a lot of trouble if one actually does, or maybe 5, maybe 55 Donald Trump. You know, something like that maybe. I don't know. But the only thing that you can expect is peace, harmony, and love. And me so far, I just haven't got any of that, because I have a bunch of people that think I'm woo out of my motherfucking mind with this shit. Let me tell you something. I'm going to start calling my fucking program Little Charlie's News. Okay? Little Charlie's News and updates on true life motherfucking stories besides the weather, murders, and a whole bunch of other bullshit. So, check out my YouTube channel and check out this video and give me your thoughts on what you really think. No bullshit, no beating around the bush. And if you see me, you can tell me too.